Hello, welcome to Japanese craft beer reviews. It's a cool November evening here, and I have a beer for you, which is unfortunately not a craft beer, but it's a CRAP beer from one of the Japanese major breweries, and that is Suntory. And the beer in question is this one. It is called Suntory Kin-Mugi Enjuku no Fukami, and this is in the the Suntory's Kin-Mugi series, which means kind of gold malt, and this series has been around for quite a while. It's considered a liqueur or happoshu because it is low malt and has alcohol to wheat spirits to fortify it, to provide the alcohol boost. And this is kind of a category that's kind of disappearing, the happoshu category. Untappd still uses it, I believe, but currently they're folding all all malt beers into a single category for tax purposes, and in about 2 years so these are taxed at a lower rate than all malt beers, and in about 2 years they will all be equalized. So these beers were first made to get around the tax, to get a lower tax rating, and it was quite successful. These fortified beers sold quite well, but I think that's going to slow down definitely. So the beer, Enjuku no Fukami, we might translate it as kind of deep and mature, or depth of maturity. This is a brand new one from them, and as they say here, they have one third the rich malt, so a third more malt into the production process here. Don't know about the hops. The ingredients here are simply barley or malt, and hops and wheat spirits, which is kind of the basis for all the rich malt, or all the Kin-Mugi series here. This is the newest one, and it came out, I think, just in October, so last month, and it is 6%, also a little bit higher than the others. Rate beer, there were no ratings at all, and an Untappd only one when I checked. There are probably a few more now, but I don't expect the ratings will be terribly high for this one. Okay, so you can see the barley malt here. I think they said they used something like twice, 1/3 the more of this 2-row malt that they use in the beer, if they do use it. I kind of suspect this is extract rather than grain malt, but anyway, I don't know. And they don't really say exactly how they make this beer. So, okay. Good craft brewery often, for example, Kyoto Brewing in Kyoto, for every beer they put out, they put a long description of the beer and how they made it and what they did and what they're aiming for and the production process and all that. But major beers don't do that. Okay, so this one is a little bit darker than most. It's kind of a mild copper amber. Usually they're simply, clear gold. So this does have some depth of color, certainly. And almost no head whatsoever. And some light carbonation rising. Hard to see. Okay, so the aroma is certainly a little maltier and fruitier than most of the beers in this series. Definitely some stone fruit in that. A little bit floral as well. Some apple blossoms or something like that. Yeah, okay. I was going to say gasoline, but I'd be going too extreme. But you get a sense that there are some fortifying spirits in this. just kind of it's fruity, mildly fruity, but it's like this is like a drinking some kind of beer juice. It doesn't really go anywhere. Starts off lightly fruity, stays lightly fruity. Get something like stone fruit, a little bit darker fruit as well, maybe something like raisin, just a touch of it. Spirits don't intrude too much, which is nice. So it definitely does feel maltier than the others in the series, and it doesn't have that the wheat spirits don't intrude. They've gotten much better at disguising that feature of the beer. The wheat spirits often just simply destroy any attempt at making a decent beer whatsoever, and it's simply just to get the cheap alcohol in. Yeah, this is not terrible, but it is, again, one-dimensional, flat. Flavors last kind of through mid-palate, and then just a light fruitiness remains on the tongue, and that's basically all. Yeah. Okay, well, you might want to try this. I don't know. These are really inexpensive beers. This will cost you probably around 140, 150 yen, something like that. So basically $1. Yeah. So give it a try if you think you want to. But again, this is the lower end of Japanese breweries, beers, this kind of thing. And I think we might kind of see these disappear in the near future. I wonder if people have gotten kind of accustomed to that, and their tastes have changed to like this kind of thing. But I don't know. I kind of hope they will disappear, and maybe they will. But we'll see. Once again, this is called Suntory Kin-Mugi Enjuku no Fukami, and pale lager at 6%, and it's their newest one in this Kin-Mugi series, so give it a go if you like. I don't recommend it very highly, but you may want to try it and just see what it is. Okay. If you've been watching my channel, you probably know I will try almost everything. I want to try everything. A lot of beer geeks don't want to go near this stuff, and one person said, "What if it's not craft? I won't drink it. I won't drink it if it's not craft." So, well, that's fine, but I do like to see what else is out there as well. I hope you are doing well out there, and please do take care. Subscribe to the channel.